Righto, tell you there, champs, and Apple just had an event. It was 2 hours long. Oh my God, that was a long time. And they announced a 15-inch MacBook Air that's going to destroy all 15-inch laptops, apart from maybe gaming ones. We'll get into that in a sec. But I just want to talk, about some other things that they announced. So first, M2 Ultra is going into the new Mac Studios. Cool. Good upgrade for the Mac Studios. Now the Mac Pro. Oh my God. The Mac Pro looks amazing, right? Now you have PCI Express expansion with the M2. This is awesome. Now the one thing I want to know is, can you add GPUs to that, like AMD GPUs or NVIDIA GPUs? I would say probably not, but imagine you could actually add, NVIDIA graphics cards, AMD graphics cards into this. I mean, wow, that would be amazing. As good as the M2 is, it's not competing with NVIDIA at high-end GPU tasks, right? So, I mean, really, you just get a studio, wouldn't you? You wouldn't buy this unless you could use GPUs, or there are some things you might have to plug in, like if you're a studio or something, there might be something you need to plug into those things. But, for most of us, the Mac Pro, forget about it. Now, Apple Vision. Oh, right. So they haven't cracked the code here. While I think VR and AR is cool, at least it's not a gaming thing, right? This is more focused at lifestyle. They did show some sort of work applications for it as well, like you could use it in industry as well. It's sort of like HoloLens Microsoft announced a long time ago. It looks a bit creepy. That see-through mode is creepy. Oh my God, that is creeper. Yeah, it's focused more at entertainment, I guess. So, yeah, you look like a bit of a knob wearing that, but they haven't cracked the code here, but it's good that they're getting in that space. Now, let's talk about the main show to me. Now we have a 15-inch MacBook Air. Wolf, that's what I'm talking about. And this is going to destroy every sort of 15-inch laptop out there other than gaming laptops. It's not going to compete with Windows laptops in terms of gaming, but I think even like for video editing, home, office, productivity, and definitely desktop publishing, Photoshop and stuff like that. I actually know someone who had XPS 15 from 2015. They want to upgrade. And I just said, just buy MacBook Pro 13. And they're like, the screen's too small, whatever. They used to have a 15-inch screen. And then I was like looking at MacBook Pros, the bigger MacBook Pros. They don't need a 14-inch MacBook Pro or a 16-inch MacBook Pro, because all they do is basically Photoshop, Illustrator, that sort of stuff. And of course, general purpose computing. But getting a MacBook Pro is just a lot of expense that they don't have to spend. But the problem here is, in Australia, the 15-inch actually comes in at $2,200 for the base model, which is perfect. I mean, it doesn't have that much storage, 256, a bit tight. You probably want to go to a 512, actually. They had a 512 gigabyte SSD and they've never run out of space with that. So why not just do the $2,500 one? That's Australian, of course. It's going to cost cheaper. If you're in America, I think it's $12.99 in America, the same sort of pounds. Honestly, with the price of laptops now, it's actually a really good value. And especially if you get it at the student discount price. So if you've got kids or whatever, just try and get the student discount. And yeah, nothing bad to say about this. It has the same limitations as the normal Airs, one display, doesn't have HDMI or anything like that. But for what you need for home, office, productivity, even stuff like video editing, nothing too hardcore heavy duty, but it'll get it done. And Photoshop, Illustrator, desktop stuff, photography. These things are amazing at a good price, and they'll kill any sort of Windows laptop at this price point, other than sort of gaming laptops if you want a game. So yeah, we know the quality of the display. They're always good. That Retina display, 500 nits, good battery life. It's going to be killer battery life. Kill sort of any Intel laptop for battery life. So the thing is just going to be wolf amazing there. So yeah, catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.